This is a story of every one of us. It's a story of how our bodies built themselves from the simplicity of a fertilized egg to the complexity of a fully formed human, a human containing over 1 million cells, a human capable of walking and talking and running around and communicating and writing a symphony and writing a poem and doing all of the things that humans can do. For many years, scientists have been studying as spectators how embryos are built, looking at the successive stages of human embryology, looking at how components go from being simple to being more anatomically complicated, but with very little idea about how this process is controlled. In the last few years, a loose coalition of physicists, computer scientists, biologists, chemists, physiologists, and mathematicians have got together, and they've created a new emerging view of how complexity is built. What they've shown is that all of the building of a human body rests on very simple processes. It rests ultimately on simple exchanges of signals, on cells listening to each other, talking to each other, on molecules just reacting to their immediate environment. But all of those very, very basic processes are arranged in such a way that they start to create, through feedback, much more complex things. It's a little like the way that in a flock of starlings, you see tremendously rich behavior of the flock, although each bird is only looking at its neighbor, and the swooping and the dancing of all of the birds emerges from those simple local interactions. So we're now starting to understand that in a developing body, all of the amazing richness of human anatomy comes at root from very simple interactions between cells that are just looking at their immediate neighbors, that are exchanging signals, that are reacting to free surfaces, or reacting to each other, or reacting to nerve impulses. And all of this starts to build up with feedback so that cells never have to have a grand view of where they are in their body or what the plan is. They just follow a simple series of rules. And that simple series of rules, when followed by all of the cells, creates the complexity of adult anatomy.